All right, hey Virgo, welcome back to Miss Dropwood. It's your girl Melody. So let's get into your reading. Dear God, I ask that you use me as a vessel to deliver this message to the sign of Virgo. I ask that you negate all negative and harmful energies back to their sender with love in your gracious, holy, and everlasting name. I pray, dear God. Amen. Okay, so let's get into your message, Virgo. Let's just get a card here to see what's going on for you guys. Shuffling for Virgo. So we have stones, number 22. So that's a master number as well. There's something here about balance, but it has to do with balance within your intuition and self. Stones here also gives me that energy of crystals. So you may be looking into crystals. You may be using crystals a lot more. There may be something about you and nature within itself. You are an earth sign. Also about chipping away at the old, so getting rid of the old you could be of significance as well here, Virgo. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords here, so the truth, but I'm going to hear the truth of self, so who you truly are in a situation. This could also be information. Into this idea of it could be information, this could be you realizing your true self through what you're hearing from other people. So like someone could be complimenting you. This could be happening in the near future as well. Ace of Cups, confirmation. So this could be happening in the near future. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This could be from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Emphasis on Pisces energy here. There's something that's happening at night specifically. I'm getting here is that you're holding on, but I was going to say holding in. You're holding on in a situation that may seem a bit gloomy or a bit dull. I am getting here is that you're seeing both sides of it. It's like you've already worked out the pros and cons and you know how to fit people in accordingly. And because you've done this, you know how to navigate the situation very well. So you're looking at it from a very stable point of view here, Seven of Pentacles. So it's like your relationships work out. They do what they should do in the physical. That's what I'm getting here. Whatever these relationships are, they're doing what they should be doing in the physical, although they may seem a bit hectic at times. It's like you're learning how to work among snakes or people that you don't really like well, Virgo. And you're doing a very good job at that. I'm also getting here, it's like this idea of being deliberate and also biting your tongue in situations, not always like letting your voice be heard, or even being a bit more cautious in the things that you say. I'm getting here, that's how you're choosing to navigate it, and that's why it's working at this time. So it's like you're getting information about this as the days go on. Some of you may not be sleeping well. And I'm getting that you're not sleeping well because like that's the time when you and God are really talking. That's when the two of you are really in communication and he's giving you insight as to how to navigate this situation or even an upcoming battle here I'm getting. It's like God is making sure that you have everything that you need. That way you can triumph in this situation. That way you can be in the best position possible. Someone here is dangerous, and I'm not getting dangerous as in like guns and killing. I'm getting dangerous as in like they just talk about everything and anything. Like this is a blabbermouth energy. That's what I'm getting here. There's someone in your environment who's a blabbermouth, and you're going to start to realize that that's all they really do is just talk. Yeah, there's some sort of fated situation that's going to happen here that's going to work out for your benefit. I'm getting here, Virgo. It's going to work out for your benefit, but at the same time, it's a test for you. So, are you really going to acknowledge the messages that you've been receiving? Do you understand the messages that you're receiving? I'm getting here like this is supposed to be confirmation for someone who isn't certain of the messages that they receive. So, what's about to happen in the coming week for you, Virgo, is going to show you that not only what you see is real, but you have insight into dealing with any situation that may arise in this environment, somewhat of a toxic environment as well. There's something here involving money. I'm getting here, it's like you're growing some sort of clout. This is clout here. You're gaining some sort of clout here, and it has to do with how you nurture situations, how you tend to handle situations. It's like you choose a feminine approach, right? It's like you're stern about what you want in a situation because you're quite methodical. So you're a hard worker as well, I'm getting here. But it's because you have this insight with the high priestess. I'm getting this insight is helping you in your environment. That way you're able to not only enforce, but also nurture and care for. So there's that duality there where you're good at your job and you're doing what you should be doing, but you're able to handle it with a tact that doesn't really make you seem like the awful person. You know what I mean? It's like you don't show up as the bad guy here, Virgo. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're not showing up as the bad guy. You may have Pisces in your chart as a Virgo, so you may want to check out those Pisces placements. So I'm getting good times are ahead of you. For some of you, you may be traveling as well. I'm also getting here is that you're going to get more clarity in regards to this environment. I'm getting how to succeed. It's like you're going to get some sort of insight as to how to succeed. Whatever's going to happen in this coming week, that's going to make you realize that the messages that you are receiving are correct here, is going to be the connection that you need to triumph in this environment. Like, this is going to be your secret sauce here. Like, that's what I'm getting going back to this Ace of Cups energy. This is going to be your secret sauce. Yeah, this is going to be your secret sauce. I'm also getting the word engagement. So I'm getting like this has to do again with how you show up to others. You're showing up as someone who is about business, but is also very stern. So like there's that balance there. Also emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence is also important in this situation. I'm getting here, it's like you're reawakening some part of yourself that you once neglected. This could be because of a relationship. For some of you, maybe at some point you felt too much, or maybe you felt as if you were too sensitive or overly sensitive, but you're now realizing how to actually use that part of you. So, going back to this idea of stones here with 22 and mastery, it's you finding a way to actually be more, what's that word? Like concrete or discerning. Again, going back to that idea of your intuition, realizing what messages are real and what aren't real. Like that's what's going to be confirmed to you within this week. That's going to make you have this realization and come back to self, a part of yourself that needed to be reawakened here. And it also has a lot to do with how you communicate. Maybe you weren't sure how much to say or how little to say. This is going to change the way that you communicate going forward. I'm getting that you're going to be a lot more of yourself in the way you communicate with others and how you take on situations and handle it, because this confirmation that you're going to receive this week is going to show you that you're dealing with the situations that are approaching you in the right manner. We have the Knight of Swords coming out as your advice card here. I'm getting you just be truthful. I'm getting here as well, act on these messages, with it coming up here with the Ace of Cups as your first card. Act on the messages that you are receiving and just be truthful, be honest. Yeah, and it's also about seeing the beauty of something that you may have seen as negative here at some point in your life. But I'm getting that this is something that you can work through. Again, it's going back to that idea of understanding what messages are messages and aren't messages. But I'm getting here is that you're starting to work that out amongst yourself. It's like you have some sort of data here. You're starting to remember. You're remembering things. Like it's like you're having flashes here. And these flashes are to remind you of how what you've seen in the past has played out so that you can better trust what God is trying to show you in the current moment. Because I'm getting here, if you follow what God is trying to show you, you will have insight into every battle that is coming your way so that you can deal with it accordingly, right? If you act in the manner in which God is showing you, you will always be in a position where you can handle every situation here. I heard aim. It's like maybe the problem is you don't really know your aim, but God is already showing you what you should be doing. Yeah, Ace of Swords. That's the truth. You don't really know your aim. So maybe you don't have it fully worked out. And because you don't know what your end process is or your end point is, you're still in a position where you yourself aren't being as deliberate as you can be with these messages or acting on them in the way in which you should. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to get what you want out of this situation unless you're going to be honest, truthful, and use the messages that you're being given here. Trust at the bottom of the deck. Closing out message for Virgo. We have confidence, solar plexus chakra. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. So that's confirmation within itself. You have to trust the messages that you're receiving. Then we have crown chakra, calmness. To calm your monkey mind, don't feed the animal. Yeah, stop looking at things negatively. It's okay to put yourself in how you communicate or even conveying something to someone, that way they can better understand. But I'm getting here is that you're not realizing like this is some sort of magic that you possess. You're getting insight into upcoming events so that you can show up the way in which you need to, right? I'm not getting it so you can tort things and make it work out, like change the way it's supposed to work out. I'm getting here is that you need to now realize that you're an actor. And when you realize that you're an actor, you'll show up based on what God is already telling you, based on the messages that you're receiving. And if you do so and continue to do so, you will be on the right path here. But it has something to do with your confidence. You have to be confident in what you are doing or in what you're being asked to do. So it's about you finding that inner strength at this time so that you can pursue what you're being asked to do, right? Because not every mission is easy. Let's be honest, not every mission is easy. But if you feel as if you may lack something, Virgo, you all you have to do is ask. Ask, and God will provide you with what you need in order for you to get through this. That's what I'm getting here. So, Virgo, that's your message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.